Hi, welcome to Kansas Tarot. My name is Angie, and I'm doing the mid-month reading for the month of April for Taurus. Welcome to my channel. This is my first attempt at trying to do tarot card readings, so please be patient with me. If you have any questions or comments, please feel welcome to make any of those at any time. I'm open for any suggestions, anything that can help me grow. I really appreciate that. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the cards. Tell you a little bit about myself. I've been studying astrology since I was about 13 years old. I love it. It's my passion. I also am a hairstylist. That's what I do for work. I actually started getting interested in the tarot card readings about 8 years ago. And I decided to do readings for my family and friends. And as time has gone on, I realized how much it's given me a lot of insight and a lot of my family insight and friends. And I just think it's really cool. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. And this is for my Taurus. And it's getting ready to be your birthday month. So I know you're looking forward to that. Right now, as far as the planets go for Taurus, all the planets are either in your 12th house of endings. So maybe you're putting some endings to some things that you've had to deal with over the past year. So maybe some heartache, some major changes. It's a healing time for you. The spring is coming. Your birthday month is here. We do have Venus in Taurus right now, which is very nice. It's always good to go get your hair done, or it just kind of brings you a softer touch in your life when Venus is in your sign. You also have Jupiter in your 7th house. It's very possible you could meet the love of your life this year. Sometimes when Jupiter's in your 7th house, which is marriage or partnership, you could start a business with someone, and it could be really a very nice partnership. You could also end a partnership. You could finally decide that it's just not working out and it's time for you to move on. It really depends on your situation. Everybody's different. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do this last shuffle, and then we're going to go ahead and lay your cards out. I usually just whatever number comes into my mind is the number of cards that I lay out for you. I got the number 8 originally, so I'm going to go ahead and lay the cards out for you. I'm going to pick 8 cards, and then we'll start your reading. Okay, I got your 8 cards set up. Alright, Taurus, are you ready? Alright, the first card that you have is the King of Swords. The King of Swords, and I'll hold a little bit closer so you can see it. This is the Rider-Waite deck. I like to use this. It's an older deck, but it's very easy to look at and understand. So I prefer to use this. This is the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is standing your ground. I kind of feel like this might be you right now. Like maybe you are in charge of your life. Maybe you're feeling like it's about time that you stand up for yourself. Maybe you've been a little harsh. I don't know. Maybe someone upset you recently, and you're standing your ground. I mean, you are not going to back down. You're standing up for yourself. I do believe it's you. It is the first card that came out. I think you're kind of had to fight for your rights. Maybe you just need need to protect yourself right now. You've got your sword up. I mean, you are ready. It could be in any area of your life. It could be in a relationship that's gone wrong. It can be in your job. It can be anywhere where you felt threatened recently and you've had to put your guard up. And this is so not like Taurus. Taurus people are very loving and for the most part easygoing. They're never rude or harsh or mean to anybody. They like to get along with people. They just like to kind of chill out and be themselves. So right now I think that you're on guard for some reason. There's something that's happened and we are in Mercury retrograde. And as a matter of fact, Mercury retrograde is in your 12th house, which is things that are hidden, secrets, things that you don't want to be exposed. Maybe there's some things that you are trying to protect that you don't want to get out. Doesn't have to be anything really bad, but just things that are very sensitive to you. And this is also a time of healing for you. I feel like you're going through some healing. Maybe you've gone through a lot in the past year and you've been hurt. And you're just, not one to run out and tell the whole world your problems. Most Taurus people are pretty private. They don't like to run around town and spread all their dirty laundry everywhere. So I think you're just being very cautious. Very cautious and protective of yourself right now. So that's the first card I got. The next card you got is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess is intuition. There is either a person in your life that is very intuitive, someone that's been kind of standing by your side, because the King of Swords is here, and I do believe that's you. So this may be someone that you know that has been able to guide you. There's a guiding intuitive person around you. There's a possibility. The other possibility is this is you too. Maybe you're following your intuition right now and you're really trying to focus in on what you know in your mind and believing it. Because sometimes we don't believe the thoughts we have, and sometimes we do believe them and they're not true too. But right now what this is telling you is the things that you know and you know, those are things that are really, that are true. Trust your intuition right now. There's a lot of things going on that you maybe haven't, in the past listened to. But now it's time. It's time to trust your intuition. I think you disregarded your intuition and now you're starting to become more in touch with that, and knowing the things that you know are going to help you guide you to where you need to go. So follow your intuition right now, Taurus. The next card I have for you is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is a air sign. It could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. This is a younger person. Usually when you see a knight, it's someone up to 35 years old, depending on your age. I mean, if you're older, in your 60s or 70s, of course, this person is going to be, in their 40s or 50s. So this is someone younger than you. It could be a child. It could be a younger person that you've dealt with in your past. Maybe it's somebody that's rebelling against you. When I have the cards laid out, which you can't see, this is facing you. This is facing your intuition. This is facing the King of Swords. And normally you're not a swords person. There could be someone of that sign in your life right now. And if they are coming at you, it might be kind of uncomfortable. Like maybe you're just not ready for it. I don't know. I think maybe the Knight of Swords coming at you could be somebody that's just coming into your life and they're going to leave like that. I mean, who knows, Maybe you're doing that. Maybe you're coming in and out of people's lives and leaving like that. And you're not really thinking. You're just kind of, randomly coming in and out of people's lives. I don't know. I feel like it's a fast-moving sign. The Knight of Swords can sometimes be mad. I mean, I don't think he's mad, but he's ready to go. And maybe he's looking for love. I don't know. Maybe he's all over the place. Maybe you've rushed into love. Maybe you rushed into love way too fast. And you got hurt. I don't know. It's a possibility. It's kind of a complicated card. I'm going to look into this some more. The next card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is an earth sign. This could be you. This could be someone you know. This could be a mother figure. Either way, there is somebody that's around you that's a earth sign. And they're looking down at the pentacles of what they really value. Either you haven't really been focused on what matters the most to you. Like you've been taking care of everybody else, worried about what they want, trying to please everybody else. And it can be in love too. Like maybe you're trying to be something for people that you're not. You're not really that person, but you're trying to be that person because you want that person in your life. So you pretend to be somebody you're not. And it's not really getting you anywhere. It's time for you to stop being somebody for somebody else because you're not going to meet the right person if you're not you. Fact. You can change your looks a million times. You can be a chameleon. You can do all those things. But at the end of the day, if you're not yourself, you're never going to meet the person you're supposed to be with. So in a way, I feel like you want love and you're not really finding it. And it's possibly because you're trying to be a chameleon. I want you to stop being a chameleon for other people. I want you to be yourself. And I think once you do that, I mean, you have everything. I mean, you've been working hard. You got your job going. You've put your time in. Over the past year, you've worked your butt off. Most Taurus people have went through a lot of changes in their work, whether they changed careers or their business picked up and they took it more serious and they started seeing the changes that were happening and they got better at it and they got better. And it's really been a great thing for you because it's built your self-esteem. And now you're at a great place. And when I look at this card, the Knight of Swords, it's a card that's just like rushing in and rushing out. And, you know, be you. Be the person you are. I mean, it's amazing who you are. You don't have to be anybody but that. So now it's time for you to think about relationships because you have Jupiter in your 7th house, which is marriage. It can be partnerships on a business. It can be anything, anybody you partner up with. But I have a feeling that this is about love. And I think at this time of the month, we do have Venus in your sign. And Venus in your sign is actually amazing because wherever Venus goes, love, money, relationships, things just flow better for you. And you are ruled by Venus. So it's supposed to be in your sign. So right now you're really looking good. Feeling good, you're smelling good, people are liking you, you might be getting some flowers just because you're awesome, who knows, but you got a lot going on right now. Don't waste it on just anybody. Make sure the person that you are putting your time and effort into is the one you really want to be with, and be yourself, 100%. That's all I can say about that. Now, the next card is the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is magical news coming from out of the blue. Excuse me, I have a cold. This magical news is coming from the sky. This is the 8 of Wands. This is news. It's fire. It's passion. There's something coming to you. It could be a thought, like an epiphany, like you're just like laying in bed one day and you're like, oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe I just thought of that. I knew this, but I didn't know this. And I think it goes back to this card. There's something intuitive about you that you are kind of starting to explore. And when you start using that intuition and looking at things in a different light, you're going to get some messages. And these messages are kind of like dreams that you've had. things that you've been dreaming about. Like, you probably don't even tell anybody because, you know, earth signs are like that. Like, we don't really, I mean, I'm a Virgo, and like, I have dreams and I tell people about my dreams and stuff, but my really deep, deep dreams, I don't share with everybody. That's just me. Because I'm hoping that, you know, they do come true. And so I just kind of keep them to myself. And I think there's some dreams coming. There's some good stuff coming for you soon. The next card you have is the Three of Pentacles. And who else got this? Aries got this. Sign before you. You're my second video, by the way. I'm new. But this is the Three of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles is getting together, counseling, trying to figure things out. Maybe there's somebody that you need to talk to, like a redo or retalk. Maybe you didn't get enough information the first time. Maybe there's something that you missed. I feel like that there is something you missed. And in order for you to go forward, you need to hear some things. You need to go back and hear things. We are in Mercury retrograde, which I've told everybody this month. What happens is when Mercury's in retrograde, we kind of like go back and redo our past in that area of our life. And for you, it is in your 12th house, and it's your secrets. And it's the things that you don't tell people. There's some things that you haven't told people that you've held within. And, you know, sometimes our secrets aren't beautiful. I mean, we all have them. But sometimes it's good to let those out. Whether it's to a counselor, like you could literally be going to counseling. Maybe you need to go to counseling. Maybe you've been putting off going to counseling. And at this point in your life, it's time. In order for you to move forward, you need counseling. I've been there. We've all been there. And I think that going to counseling can help you. It's not the answer to all, but it isn't going to hurt you. If anything, you may learn something about yourself, and you'll change that. I've found that when we're going to go back to the intuition card, when your intuition is telling you something over and over and over again, and you just keep ignoring it, it's coming back for a reason. That thought is coming back over and over for a reason. And it's trying to tell you that you need to figure this out. You have to figure this out in order to be healthy and strong in love. Because this is a love reading, Taurus. I'm sorry. I'm a Virgo, I know. I've had a lot of lessons. You need to figure some stuff out. And now's the time. And you will heal because of this. Because the Three of Pentacles is about learning, counseling, and healing. Because if you know the tarot deck, the next Pentacle card is the Four of Pentacles, which is a happy home, happy life. But in order to get there, you have to solve these issues. 3 is unstable. Number 3. A 3-legged table is unstable. 4 legs is better. And that's the next number coming is 4. And these cards run in sequence. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They all are in numbers. Every one of them, just like a deck of cards. It's what it is. So I'm thinking possibly that there's some counseling needed, some healing, and some things that need to be figured out. Okay. Now, the next card is Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is, this card, you know, pages can be like news coming in. It could be a young person too. It can also be a message. It could be someone telling you what they really think. Or you telling someone what you really think. It doesn't have to be in a negative way. It can be courage. He's holding his sword up and he's standing straight. He's leaning back a little bit. The wind's blowing his hair. I think he's ready to take a bat. Look at him. He's almost like a batter. He's like baseball. He's getting ready to batter. Oh, you know, he's ready. He's going to take a swing. That's what you're getting ready to do. I think you're getting ready to speak your mind, say your piece, or say how you feel. If you don't speak how you feel, how you truly feel, because we'll go back to this Queen of Pentacles who is not able to be herself because she's always trying to please other people and fit in and just be, she doesn't want to be alone. Look at her. Does she look happy? Yeah, she's got money, she's got a house, she's got a car, she's got a lot of great things going for her. Things are getting better, but she hasn't said her piece. She's never really told people how she felt. And it doesn't have to be negative. It can be, you know what, I love you. I love you, but I love me too. And this is what I want. And this is what I need. And this is how I'm going to move forward health-wise, you know. I need to be mentally healthy. I need to be able to know that I'm okay. I need your support. It could also be, I don't know. It could be anything. But you need to say something to somebody, and you're not. So say it, okay? Say your thing that will release you. Because this has been going on for either a while with a lot of people, or it's been going on with one person from your past that's holding you back from growing into the next phase of your life. It's holding you back in your relationships, love relationships. I feel like you have a lot of love to give and you're an amazing person, but you're not able to express yourself. So how could you possibly grow if you feel like if you say something that it doesn't sound, you don't want to be vulnerable. You're afraid someone's going to take you for granted if you are vulnerable. And that's just crazy. Everybody's vulnerable. I'm vulnerable. We are all vulnerable. We are all a target for heartbreak. Listen, it's life. But you are not going to move forward, and you're going to be going in circles trying to figure out, why am I not meeting the right person? Why am I still where I'm at? Why is this still happening to me? Why are I in these crazy relationships? Because you try to be a chameleon and roll with everybody. Quit rolling with people. Be you. Say, this is me. Like me or don't. And if you don't, I'm cool with that. Because I know somebody will like me. And you're about to do that. You're going to do that by the end of the month. This is a mid-month reading. So I think you're kind of there. Another thing I want to say to you is don't worry about what other people think. That's another thing you've been doing. You've been so worried about what other people think. Oh, I don't want them to know about this. Oh, I don't want people to know about that. Oh, don't live like that. You don't have to live in secrecy. You don't have to look a certain way so everybody will like you. I mean, most people that you're hiding shit from is hiding shit from you. And that's just how everybody's rolling. And I think part of the problem is that's why nothing ever goes anywhere. Because nobody just wants to be honest and say it how it is. It doesn't have to be mean. It doesn't have to be rude. And it doesn't have to be, you don't have to be ashamed of what you put yourself through. We put ourselves through crap every day just to survive. Be you. Put your crown on. And don't worry about how people think. Be you. Alright, sorry about the rant. Now, the last card is a beautiful card. Oh, I love this card. Everyone's fantasy. This is the Two of Cups. There's an angel with a lion's head on this picture. There's a man and a woman. It could be a woman, man, I don't know. It's two people that are coming together with the same exact intention. They're equally intentioned there. Do you notice? They're both standing far enough distance from each other. No one's being pushy. Everyone's kind of chilling. And there is if you look at the snake thing that's right here, I always think of that as like a lifeline. Like, 911, you've been saved. Your mate has arrived. Somebody you've been searching for a very long time has arrived in your life. Even if they haven't arrived and they're right there with you, maybe you haven't even noticed it because you've been so occupied with your own stuff. You got somebody here for you. It could be a best friend. I'm not saying it's all about love, but for most people, I don't think they realize how much love they do have in their life. And they didn't realize that this person has been there the whole time, through all your hard times. And the people that have stood by your side, that is what this is all about. At the end of this month, you're going to realize who really loves you and who really loves you for you. Who's not going to judge you, who's not going to make you feel like you're not enough, who's not going to leave you, who's not going to abandon you. They're here. They may already be in your life, they may have just came in your life, or they're coming in your life. But the only way you're going to meet this person is to follow your intuition and be yourself. You are amazing already. You've got so much cool shit going on inside of you that nobody even gets to see it half the time because you're hiding it. I'm not saying go crazy and run up and down the street naked. I'm saying let that really cool vibe you've got going on, Taurus, because there is somebody that is waiting for it. And somebody that's already noticed it. And they're like, wow, you are the stuff. Quit hiding it. Quit being scared. Quit being vulnerable. Quit being elusive. Quit being shy. That's not where you're going to find love. No, it's not. You have love coming this year. I told you, Jupiter's in your 7th house. I didn't make that shit up. It's the real deal. It's in your 7th house. That means you can meet the love of your life this year. Yes. Isn't that nice? Because you know what? Somebody told me today, I was going to get hair supplies for my work, my hairstylist. And I was going to get some color and whatever I get for my people. And we were all sitting there talking, the girls at the counter. And one of the girls said, you know what, at the end of the day, it's just about love. That's all he needs. He needs somebody to love him. That's what he needs. We were talking about a friend of ours, and we were talking about how they've been going through hard times. And it's the truth. Think about it. If we all had somebody to love that was there to get us through the hard times, that really was genuine, wouldn't that be nice? You're gonna get that. But you gotta open your arms and your heart and your mind and your soul and let go of all this hiding out. And your counseling is a good thing. So anyway, it seems kind of complicated. I think I might have got a little complicated on this reading. I apologize, but I was very passionate about it because I have Taurus friends that I care about and people in my life. And I know this year is your year to find true love. And I don't want you to miss out on it, hiding out, being afraid to just be you. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm getting really tired. My eyes are closing a little bit. It's late. But I wanted to do this, and I'm glad I did it. I think it turned out good. I hope you got the messages. Hope it helps you. Hope it brings some clarity and some sort of direction. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the month. Take care. Oh, and leave your comments below if you want to. I love comments.